Conversion rules of percentage. Percent. The word comes from percentum or percentury, meaning in 100. What does that mean? When we say 15%, we mean that 15 out of 100, 15 parts out of 100 parts. Now, let us proceed to understand the rules, step-by-step rules to convert a percentage into a fraction. That is the first rule. What are the steps? Write the number as numerator, write 100 as denominator, reduce this fraction to its simplest form. Example, 12%. We have to convert this percentage into a fraction. So first step was write the number as numerator and write 100 as denominator. So the number is 12 in the percentage symbol. So we have to write 12 in the numerator, and as per the instruction we will write 100 in the denominator. The next step is reduce this fraction into its simplest form. So 12 and 100 have so many common factors, but let us take 4. I think that is the highest common factor. 4 times 3 is 12. 4 times 25 is 100. We cannot cancel 3 and 25 again. So our fraction will be 3 over 25. Take another example. Convert percentage into a fraction. So the question is 39%. First we'll do the same thing. Write the number as the numerator. 39 is written as numerator, 100 as denominator. Then it is said reduce this fraction into its simplest form. Can it be reduced? I don't think we do have any common factor for both 39 and 100 other than 1. So it cannot be reduced. Hence 39 over 100 is our fraction. Second rule, to convert a fraction into a percentage. Now in your question you will be given a fraction, you have to convert it into a percentage. The steps are multiply the fraction by 100 and then just add the percentage symbol next to the answer. Example, 4 by 5. This is a fraction. So what was our first step? Multiply the fraction by 100. So we multiply 4 by 5 with 100. Okay, so this is a fraction multiplication. Let's cancel 5 with 100. 5 times 1 is 5. 5 times 20 is 100. Now, if we multiply the numerator with the numerator, that is 4 with 20, so we get 80. Denominator is 1. We will ignore that. So 80 is our answer. What to do after that? Add the percent symbol. So just put the percentage symbol after that and your answer is 80%. Rule 3. To convert percentage into a decimal. Okay. So here what you have to do, you have to remove the percentage sign. Then you have to shift the decimal point in the number by 2 places to the left. Let's see how's that. Example, you have a number, a percentage that is 3%. So first you have to remove the percentage symbol and you have to write 3. Then shift the decimal point in the number by 2 places to the left. Now where is the decimal point in the number? I cannot find any decimal point. So if there is a whole number where you do not see any decimal point, we assume that the decimal point is here, just next to on the right side of the number. Now there is your decimal point. You need to shift it to 2 places to the left. So your decimal point will come here. Now one place after the decimal is vacant. So at that place we will put one 0. And also before a decimal point, for our convenience, we put another 0. So our answer will be 0.03, or we can also call it 0.03. Now see, 3% means 3%, that is 3 out of 100. So if we convert it into a fraction, we can just write it 3 by 100. And if we convert this fraction into decimal, then it becomes 0.03. So this is also the other way to understand this. Let's take another example. We have 1.7%. We have to convert this into decimal. So what was the first step? Remove the percentage symbol and just write 1.7. So it is clearly seen that there is a decimal point in our number. Decimal point is here. After that, we have to shift the decimal point in the number by 2 places to the left. So 1 left shift, 2 left shift. The point comes here. Now we have one vacant place here. So we will put a 0. And just before the point, we also put a 0 for our convenience. Now let's see how is this happening. 1.7% actually means 1.7%, that is 1.7 out of 100. So if we make this to fraction, it will become 1.7 divided by 100. And simply, if we convert the fraction to decimal, we also get 0.017. Rule 4. To convert a decimal into a percentage. For that, you have to shift the decimal point in the number by 2 places to the right. This is the first step. And then you have to add the percentage sign. Previously, we were shifting it to the left. Now we will be shifting it to the right. Example, you have a decimal 0.25. So what's the first step? Shift the decimal point in the number by 2 places to the right. So you have 0.25. This is your actual number. You have to shift it by 2 places to the right. The point comes here. Now, for a whole number, 025 doesn't make any sense. So we can drop this 0. It is 25 point, and after point we can write a 0, but that is also not needed because in decimal, any 0 in the right side after the decimal point is irrelevant, so we can also drop it. The number becomes 25. Now you have to add the percentage symbol. So just add it here, it's 25%. Explanation to this, 0.25 means 25 out of 100. So 25 out of 100 means 25%. That's all. One more example, 0.7. What you have to do? Shift the decimal point in the number by 2 places to the right. So your number was 0.7, decimal point was here, shifted by 2 places to the right, decimal point goes here. 0 on the left side is irrelevant, but we have a vacant place here, so we will put 1 0 here. Okay, 0 after the decimal is also irrelevant, so we can drop this 0 and this 0. 70 will remain. So our answer is 70, and then we have to add the percentage symbol, so the answer will become 70%. Another explanation can be 0.7 means actually 7 by 10 if we convert this decimal into fraction. Now 7 by 10, we have to convert it into percentage. That means 7 by 10 of 100. So if we of means multiplication. So if we just multiply 7 by 10 with 100, we can cancel this 0 in the denominator with this 0 in the numerator. And then if we multiply the numerator with the numerator, it becomes 70. So it's 70%. Rule 5. To convert a percentage into a ratio. Okay, that's easy. Write the number as a numerator just as we did in the fraction, conversion of percentage to a fraction. We have to write the number as a numerator, then we have to write 100 as a denominator. We have to reduce this fraction into its simplest form, and finally we have to express this fraction as a ratio. Example, 24%. So we write the number as a numerator, so 24 by denominator will be 100. What are the common factors of 24 and 100? Let's try with 4. 4 times 6 is 24. 4 times 25 is 100. So we have reduced the fraction into its simplest form, 6 over 25. Now we have to express the fraction as the ratio. So 6 over 25 can be written as this. And this is the ratio format. It is read as 6 is to 25. Rule 6. To convert a ratio into a percentage, we have to multiply the fraction by 100 and add the percentage symbol next to the answer. We have to express the ratio as a fraction first before multiplying, okay? Alright. So, here is our example. 1 is to 8. This is our ratio. First, we have to express it as a fraction. So, there is 1 by 8. Now, we have to multiply the fraction by 100. So 1 by 8 into 100. That gives us, can we cancel 8 and 100? Yes, we definitely can. 4 times 2 is 8 and 4 times 25 is 2. I think there is no more cancellation. So our fraction, reduced fraction becomes 25 over 2. Okay, so now what we need to do? We need to add the percentage symbol. So 25 by 2% is the answer, but for our convenience, we always express the percentage in decimal. So can we do the decimal form of 25 by 2? That is 12.5. If we divide, we'll get 12.5 as decimal. So the best answer to write is 12.5%. Now, at the end of the everything, points that you should remember are to convert a percentage into a fraction, divide the number by 100. To convert a fraction into a percentage, multiply the fraction by 100 and then add a percentage sign. To convert a percentage into a decimal, shift the decimal point in the number by 2 places to the left. To convert a decimal into a percentage, shift the decimal point in the number by 2 places to the right. Okay, now you can try this at home. Convert 22 over 50 into percentage, convert 5% into fraction, convert 8.5%, 8.45 into percentage, convert 80% into the decimal, express 19% as a ratio. Please try them and check it out.